Hi, Jacqueline. It's me, Tammy. I first want to say thank you so much for that generous gift of yours. And I just want to send a beautiful gift back to you. And knowing that I know that you're going through, a time of healing and a really challenging time of trying to get, moving forward now and getting through the challenges that you've faced with Lawrence, and knowing that now he did get married and you have to now heal your heart with that. And I do feel, though, I went back to look at your last reading, and it really was about knowing that there was going to be a major change, and there's still going to be wonderful changes coming to you, Jacqueline. But you had a strong connection to the eighth house, and there may have been a transformation, a change that was going to happen. And unfortunately, it went in the direction of him getting married and transforming and changing into a commitment with his girlfriend. But that doesn't mean for you, Jacqueline, that things aren't going to be wonderful for you. In fact, it's going to, because now that you are able to move forward, and it's all about you healing and forgiving the situation of what has happened with Lawrence. And understand that until you are ready, no matter what anyone told you, you weren't going to be ready to release Lawrence until you felt in your heart it was time. And I do feel now that you realize it is time. You can make these major changes in the eighth house of death and transformation, of moving forward now and trying to find a beautiful love connection. Because I do feel, Jacqueline, like I said, February to August, you had a lot of moon's energy of getting through illusions, connecting more to your feelings, your intuition, being guided through, energies that you weren't sure whether or not you and Lawrence were going to be together, if you could heal, if you could forgive. And I do feel that this process was really about you healing and forgiving and being able to finally move on, and knowing that no matter what, you always will be connected as soulmates from a previous lifetime. But obviously in this lifetime it was about you, Jacqueline, forgiving him and healing your hearts and loving yourself first, so that now you can be ready for something more amazing, something more connected to your heart, because your overall energies is the Ten of Cups. So there's still this beautiful connection of happier times coming your way, more emotional fulfillment. So I want you to keep on concentrating on this beautiful connection of feeling emotionally satisfied here, because this is all about the Leo's energy right now. And I'm so glad that you said God has a different plan for you. And you had the Hermit energy of knowing that it took a long time for you to get through the time of healing, get through the connection with Lawrence, and your angels guiding you and taking you one step at a time to finally get through that process. Because what was important is that you can release Lawrence without any bitterness, because now you know that no matter what, there was always going to be something special about Lawrence that you have in your heart. But now you can finally close that chapter. And really, the card you got was Scorpio, again, a connection to death and transformation. This is about resurrecting yourself. The secrets that are, excuse me, now revealed. And now knowing that the extraordinary power of prayer, you praying, you meditating, you believing in yourself, taking control back over the situation, loving yourself now, going to the lowest, feeling, sad, and then growing back up into the highest aspects of happiness. So knowing that there has been lows, but you're heading towards more high, more happiness, I do, with the Ten of Cups, with someone who can emotionally fulfill you now. And that's kind of what happens with, you just weren't ready to close out chapter with Lawrence until maybe the sign of him finally getting married. So know that, you can, feel upset about not having, believing in everything of you finally going and being with Lawrence. It really isn't about that. It's really about the process of understanding, Jacqueline, that you had to go through that, and you had to heal yourself, love yourself first. And no matter what anyone told you, if you weren't ready for that change, if you weren't ready to release Lawrence, no one else could make you. And that's what I feel the message is you can't You know, you always have to listen to your intuition. You always have to feel your heart out first and know what you need to do first. And I do feel now that you are healing your heart and forgiving, you can now move forward and make the changes that you need so that you can find true love. And yes, in the top position here, you do have the Nine of Swords. So it's all about knowing that you have had a lot of restless nights, feeling very sad about what has happened. But, you know, you have the Owl here. And, you know, there's a lot of wisdom that you've received. And it's about just knowing that no matter what, Jacqueline, you know, it's about the ninth house. It's about what you have learned, and it's the highest aspects from God, knowing that it's coming from God. And that's exactly what you said there. God has another plan, and it is coming from God, and it's from the ninth house of wisdom and learning from the situation with Lawrence. And I do feel now it's about your spiritual values. It's really about you know, the things that you have shared with Lawrence, and you know, remember, you know, what it was that you had felt so strongly about him, and why you felt this connection with him in such a deep way. That is what you have to just remember and feel, and not about, you know, wasting your time of connecting with them for 8 to 9 years. It really has everything to do with knowing that this was part of your karma, part of learning how to grow and evolve and heal and learn from it. And it must have been a very strong, powerful soulmate connection from a past lifetime. And, you know, knowing now that he has gotten married, you can go through the death and transformation and changes, and be prepared for next month for that beautiful solar eclipse that's just happening for you, so you can have that new beginning, that new change, and new happiness and hope coming your way. You also have Uranus, which is all about knowing that you're ready to be open to new ideas, new inspirations, new connections. And I feel you're going to have some type of unexpected change. Remember, I felt there was an unexpected change happening for you in June, and it happened to be that Lawrence got married, and that was the unexpected change, that he went in that direction. But for you, there's still something happening for you that's going to be able to give you some type of hope, some type of Ten of Cups for you. And look what you have next. There is definitely the clouds, the unhappiness, you know, the sadness. But look what comes out, Jacqueline. The light. And this is the sun's energy for next month in Leo, that solar eclipse. Yes, Jacqueline, keep staying positive. Keep heading towards the light. More love, more happiness. More joy can come to you now, because now the key is the Ace of Wands. The key is action, new desires, new passion, a connection to someone who can give you that feeling of love. And so the key is knowing that in August, it just feels like the key is August. The key is you opening up for these changes and opening up to new desires, new passions, and an unexpected opportunity in love for you, Jacqueline. Because your next 3 cards here is about love. And the Six of Cups, you know, this is about maybe someone from the past. Someone, and this is all about Lawrence, reminiscing about the Six of Cups, someone from your past, reminiscing about Lawrence and how it was. And knowing that, you know, even though the connection with Lawrence didn't work out, there's still a strong connection to someone else who's come in your pathway. So this may be someone from, you know, with the Six of Cups, it could be someone from your childhood, someone from your past, someone that you know may set you up, someone that you know that you've known for a long time may come by to give you some hope for the future. But this is about knowing that, you know, I still feel, you know, I feel you said something about a move and a home. So I don't know if you've moved yet, if you've found your home, but I feel that's where this world is coming, a new cycle. And this is about endings, completion, and starting a new cycle, starting something fresh. And that's what you get, Jacqueline, is ending the pain and completing the cycle. You learning and forgiving and healing and loving yourself first so that you can have something new. And I do feel you're going to find something new. I don't know if you found your home, a new place, but it may be in 4 months that you are going to find that. But I do feel with the eclipse in Leo, You are going to you are going to see some unexpected changes, whether it's in a home. Which is interesting, you get the Four of Wands again, and you had that. And I thought that was the connection to Lawrence with the death and transformation, the Four of Wands. So you still have this commitment coming, you know, reason to celebrate. And you did have the Three of Cups, and here you still have the Four of Wands. And I do still feel there's a wish still being fulfilled. Still keep on believing that there's a commitment coming to you, some type of stability, harmony for your soul, and a new beginning that you can connect to. You've got a lot of fours here, a four, and another four here. So I do feel that may be a connection to 4 months here for you, Jacqueline. So we'll have to look at that, but it's about knowing that you are going to end something to begin something, and that is the key of knowing that you have gone through a lot, and it's all through your prayer, it's through wisdom, and it's now knowing that big changes, new ways of thinking about how you can connect to new love vibrations, Jacqueline, because you deserve that. And so I wanted to share what the Oracle of Rama is. I didn't look at what it had to say yet, but you do have the card of Shatrugna, the power of destroying those obstacles that have been in your way, getting through the obstacles with Lawrence, and now moving forward. And so what, oh wow, this is so far so good. Let me see here. The message here is this: the great rain begins. So yes, this is your beginning. The great rain begins of Jacqueline now, and it's about appropriate timing for you. And again, you know, talked about the hermit energy and having to wait, and maybe that's what you just had to wait to heal and be ready to move forward. And before, you just weren't ready to release Lawrence, and that's fine. So it's not about feeling, you know, in the Nine of Swords of, you know, regret of, you know, putting all your love energy into him. It's about what you've learned, the wisdom from the situation. And what the reading has to say, the card on what it says here, is appropriate timing. So let's see. In the beginning of any great venture, higher beings are invoked for blessings and timing. Days of the week, ruled by the planet, give favorable timing for travel, ventures, and action. So I see travel, ventures, action. I don't know if you're traveling yet. I don't know if you're going on an adventure yet, but there's a lot of hope. And what it says is generally favorable for a specific day. And the message you get is take your journey, action on Monday. So something about taking a journey and action on Monday. So I feel you're ready to take a journey with the World card. That may be you traveling somewhere and meeting someone. But we'll have to see on this, Jacqueline. There's still lots of positivity for you to move forward here. And as you see, there's no pentacles in here. No connection to Lawrence. So it's like you finally freed yourself, Jacqueline. You finally released yourself and healed yourself. Forgiving yourself and loving yourself first. And now it looks like you're going to have more stability in finding a connection to someone who can give you that Ten of Cups. And so let's see what the message has to say here. And yes, you've got a lot of ones here. 1, 1, 2. So it's about this new beginning. The key is focusing on a new beginning, focusing on action, traveling, finding more passion, more desire, connecting to someone who can give you that. Okay? And maybe a strong connection to another fire energy for you here. But it is about a strong desire for change now, and opening up to the universe, knowing that the universe is on your side. The world has been with you, and they are going to give you some type of change, and knowing that you will have gone through a huge cycle, and a rebirth and change is coming your way. So I just wanted to read what this says. 1, 1, 2. 1, 1, 2. Yes, you're about to embark on your new journey, and that's why you've got a lot of cards in your last reading about death and transformation, and the card of Scorpio. And I believe that's in 4 months, right? July, August, September, October. Yeah, July. So it's about 4 months. There may be something happening in the month of October, maybe. So let's see what this has to say here. 1, 1, 2. Let's see what the great rain is bringing you on Monday. And of course, I'm just reading right out of the Oracle of Rama for you, Jacqueline. And what this section, this is right at the beginning of the oracle, and when it says the oracle starts with the invocation of deities, including those for the different days of the week according to the system of Vedic astrology. This is a seeking of blessings for an auspicious beginning. There you go. Then the oracle commences with the story of Rama from the time of reign of his father, King Dasharatha. So this section mentions the days of the week that are favorable for various enterprises. While the indications mainly concern travel, travel can be taken as symbolic of any new action that is undertaken. Lots of traveling. You've got the travel card. So I don't know, maybe you're going to go travel, connect to someone from the past, meet someone that you feel you have. This is also about a past life connection with the Six of Cups. So, you did have that soulmate card. So maybe the key is, and I think you had the key for the soulmate. So the key maybe is that you're still going to connect to a soulmate, but it isn't Lawrence. So let's see what the message is. 112. Meditate on the wisdom goddess Sarasvati, on the Guru, on elephant-headed Ganesha, who removes the obstacles, on the moon, who gives delight, and on the wish-fulfilling cow of the sacred river Ganga. On Monday, take your journey, and you will gain comfort and joy. Comfort and joy. And you had that Three of Cups in your last reading about joy. So there's still reason to celebrate. There seems to be comfort, joy, happiness, celebration. It does look like you may be traveling, going in a new direction, finding a strong love connection, more light and love coming your way, Jacqueline. And what it says here, Monday is the most auspicious day for those who receive this verse. So maybe you're going to go on a vacation on Monday, meet someone on a Monday. But again, one must call on God for real success. Above all, one should recognize the cosmic power that works through the moon. Yes, didn't we talk about how strong this moon energy is for you? Who rules this day? So that's who rules the day, is Monday. The moon rules Monday. That's why last reading you had such a powerful connection to the moon. And something getting break. Oh, look at Jacqueline. I got my new little kitty. Oh, sorry, he wants to say hi. Sorry, Jacqueline. Say hi. I named him K2. And K2 is because I am going through my K2 time and spiritual evolvement, growth. So I feel he came here. I just got him a couple days ago. And I just feel he's a powerful connection to my spiritual growth and connection to expanding my horizons too. So anyway, he obviously wanted to say hi. So yes, 112. Let me go back to where we were at. And this verse is favorable for lunar affairs, including matters of the mother, family, working with the public, and healing ventures. And yes, it's, something about the Ten of Cups, healing, something of the family, maybe, you're going to meet your family, connect with them to feel emotionally happy. This may be a time when you need that comfort from your family, and maybe you're going to travel to meet them, see them. But Jacqueline, this is such a positive reading for you to keep staying the course of finding now a new vibration for you. And it's about you destroying the obstacle that has been in your way, Lawrence, of knowing now that you can, finally move forward into a new light. And I just love the fact that this is such a beautiful oracle for you about appropriate timing. Everything is, about timing, and it is about your great story is about to begin. And obviously it looks like you had to wait until this time to heal, to finally feel like you were ready. And yes, you're loving yourself first, Jack. I feel you're a force to be reckoned with. You're going to find a lot more delight and love, and really are motivated now to start something new. And yes, meditate on the wisdom goddess Sarasvati, on the Guru, on elephant-headed Ganesha, removes obstacles, on the moon who gives delight, and on the wish-fulfilling cow of the sacred river Ganga. On Monday, take your journeys, and you will gain comfort and joy. I just think this is such a beautiful verse, and knowing that things will be auspicious. But again, one must call on God for real success, and you know that God is sending you in a new direction. God has another plan for you. You're absolutely right. And above all, one should recognize the cosmic power that works through the moon, who rules this day. And yes, there seems to be a powerful connection to the moon with you. And it is about your emotional well-being now, and getting through the illusions, and now beginning a new cycle in August with the moon. And so I do feel, keep on meditating, feeling the love from the moon. And I do feel you're going to see that you can finally end, last card you had with the Ten of Swords, and the Nine of Swords is of you finally breaking free from Lawrence, and just learning from the wisdom, being more wise now, so that when you start this Ace of Wands, this connection of finding some type of new desire with someone, you're going to be ready for it. That is the key, to find something new, start something fresh, a new beginning that's going to end with the Ten of Cups. So yes, you have these two powerful major arcana cards in here, Jacqueline, of the Sun and the World. This is travel, this is fun, this is vacation, so I hope you're taking a vacation soon, traveling somewhere. And hopefully it's on a Monday, or, a day when you're traveling is on a Monday, but it does look like you're completing a cycle, and you're moving forward in a new direction, and it is about the cosmic powers of the moon and of the universe, of the world, of the sun. Yes, this is light, this is love, this is positivity, this is so much more that the world is going to give you. And yes, it's from the changes that are happening. It's been a very emotional upheaval from February to August. I have been feeling it too, Jacqueline. But I understand, yes, there's a reason. We all are feeling a huge change and shift in our energies. But it's only because now we're going to be open to really the truth of what we need for our soul, and clearing out the old. And that is where I feel you're finally getting through the cloudiness. But there's so much light, so much more out there, Jacqueline, for you. And again, wishes to be fulfilled, wish fulfilling. This is the stars connecting to the stars, communicating to your angels and guides, them knowing that they are going to give you something more. And I do feel there's, a strong commitment still coming your way. There's still peace, love, and harmony, and a desire for change. Desire for you to find someone who can give you that commitment to love. And there is a new beginning, and there is changes happening, and it could be that you're going to move. Could be that when you do move, you're going to find that new love connection, that new beginning that you've been hoping, stars, wishes being fulfilled. So, Jacqueline, yes, this is Cups is, still, I know you're still reminiscing about Lawrence. There seems to be a strong kitty in here. I don't know if you have a cat, but it's also your intuition in here too. It could be it's funny because it looks like my little cat, and I was just talking about psychic connections and growth, but I feel that's for you too, is knowing that there's going to be a lot more happiness. This is about joy. This is about fun and connecting to others who can give that too. So Jacqueline, yes, you are heading towards more light, more love, and you are completing the cycle. You are fulfilling your karmic deed, and you have passed that test, and now you can start something new and fresh. And it's through, again, the moon's energy that's guiding you. So Jacqueline, I am so grateful for our connection, and I do truly feel that things are just going to, stay positive for you. And even though it didn't work out for Lawrence, yes, God has a different plan. And it was really waiting until you were ready to heal and to forgive, and ready for you to move on. And I do feel now you're ready for those major changes. And I do feel things will change for you because of your taking over the power, taking over your power, and taking control of the situation again. And now you're going to be open to new ideas, new connections, new vibrations, and love energies. I see a strong connection to another fire energy for you. And as you can see, there's no pentacles here for Lawrence to be still in your vibration. So I feel really you are releasing that now, Jacqueline, and that's what you need to do before you can move on. You have to finally heal and release. And now I do feel now you can find the new fire, the new desire, and the new connection that you need, Jacqueline. And yes, you are going to get out of that Nine of Swords, and you are going to be free again to find the love that you need. And yes, it is the great reign of Jacqueline beginning, and it's all about appropriate timing. So Jacqueline, much love to you, and keep on knowing that you are breaking free from the obstacles from Lawrence, and there's just so much more love and stability happening for you. So I hope you're taking a vacation. It may be that you're going to go visit your family, and it may be that your family friends or friends of the family are going to set you up with someone, but I still feel a strong connection to finding some type of hope for the future and a connection to someone who deserves your love. So Jacqueline, until next time, much love to you, and with pure love through Synergy, Tammy.